Good day, students. Welcome to our session on budgeting. This is one of the most important sessions that you are ever going to have at university, where we introduce you to the concept of money in the theme of budgeting. My name is Blessing. I'm one of the facilitators at Regenesis Business School. This is a topic that is close to my heart because for 16 years I used to work in the financial service sector. So I found it ideal to talk to you about money or the issue of budgeting. After we have finished this session, you should know or understand why is it important to budget as a university student. And then we are also going to look at the benefits. What are the benefits of budgeting and how do you come up with these issues called expenses and the sources of income that you are going to make your money from. We are also going to look at tips of how you can save money, how to live frugally as a university student, but while at the same time fully enjoying the university experience. And then we'll review at how do you adjust the budget and some of the tools that you can assist yourself with how you plan your budget and how you can earn more money to ensure that you spend within your budget. The first thing that we want to talk about is why is it important for you to start budgeting as a university student? So university life is a very transformative life where if you look from your matric to when you start your first year at university, everything has changed. There's new experiences where starting from your timetable, there's no longer any principal who's chasing after you to say go to class. Everything is now up to you. New experiences in the way the courses are delivered. Whereas you had a structured day where you started class in the morning and you finished in the afternoon, there will be various periods where you'll be free. There will be various classes, maybe in a day where you only have got one class. So all these new experiences are going to overwhelm your senses, and you're also going to grow as a person. So there's also going to be personal growth in terms of timekeeping, in terms of the way you study, in terms of the way you interact with other people as you grow into your university life. And there will also be academic challenges because the way we deliver our courses, the way we ask for assignments, the way we ask you to do your assignments is a little bit different from what you were used to when you were still in matric. With all these new experiences, one of the biggest new experience that you are going to incur is the issue of financial responsibility. Whereas at school, your money used to be managed by your parents. Maybe your parents were taking care of your financial needs. Now that you are into university, maybe most of you are now paying your own way. You are paying for your fees. You are paying for your lunch. You are paying for the books that you are using. So in terms of financial responsibility, you are now financially responsible for yourself and for your education. So this is why this issue of budgeting becomes so important and so paramount, because without budgeting, then that financial responsibility is going to be challenging. So this is where we pick it up from. What is a budget and how would you know what a budget is? A budget, most people when you talk of budgeting, they think of spending money or expenses only. And yet a budget is way more than that. A budget is both on how you earn the money and how you spend the money. Where is money coming from? How do you grow the areas where the money is coming from? And how do you reduce the areas where you are spending that money at? So a budget is both a plan, so it means it is about the future. It is a plan on how you are going to make money, earn money, and how you are going to spend that money. And you can have a budget on a daily basis, you can have a budget on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis. But the ideal budget that would want you to embark on is the one where you do on a monthly basis. Why a monthly basis? Traditionally, the way people are remunerated, the way people earn their money is they are paid on a monthly basis. So also we want the budget to mimic the way you earn your money. But if you're also receiving your money on a weekly basis, there's no harm to have a weekly budget. The main thing is have a plan, have that budget in place, have it in writing. That is how you are going to make the money and how you are going to spend the money. That is the definition of a budget. So why is it important? You will be asking yourself, why should I budget? I'm just a university student. Why should I'll start budgeting when I start formal employment. This is why you should budget. Firstly, you need to be in control of your money. As I said, you are now responsible for your financial needs. So because you are responsible for your financial needs, you have to be in control of your money. You do not want events to control you. Control the events. How do you control these events? If you have got a budget. So a budget allows you to control your money. A budget allows you to ensure that you see where your money is coming from and you see how you are going to spend the money before the money even touches your hands. You have got this plan in place. So it allows you to control your money. The other issue is the issue of stress. Most students, they always complain, I am stressed, mainly with assignments, and secondly with the issue of money. So for you to reduce that stress, for you to anticipate that stress and find ways of managing it, is have a budget in place. Once you've got a budget in place, it means the issue of stress goes away because you've planned about the money, you've thought about the money, you've planned about how you're going to spend the money, so the issue of stress becomes a non-event for you. The final benefit or the final importance of a budget is achieving your goals. You should start having goals as a university student. You may think you don't have goals, but the fact that you have enrolled with us is you have got a goal. One of your goals is you want to graduate with a university degree. So that is a goal. So also with your money, have financial goals. Maybe at the end of the month you want to travel, maybe you want to go on holiday, or maybe you just want to reward your parents or your loved ones or people that helped you out. You want to reward them with a gift. You want to spoil them on their birthdays or on special days. You can do this with a budget. So set goals. To achieve those goals or financial goals, a budget becomes paramount. So these are just some of the benefits of budget, but these three are the main important issues why you should be budgeting. So if budgeting is so important, why do you not budget? Or why do most university students not budget? The reason is most of them, they will be thinking, you know what, my money is too little. I'm not even formally employed. I don't get money on a regular basis. So why should I even bother budgeting? That is the main reason why you should budget, because the habits that you start cultivating now, you are going to have those habits as you go into formal employment, as you start your business, as you grow as an entrepreneur and as a professional. The habits that you cultivated as a student, they are going to hold you in good stead to manage your money. So never use the excuse that the money is too little, because that is where you start cultivating those habits. If you cannot budget before you are a millionaire, you will not be able to budget after you earn those millions. The other issue that we find is students who always say, you know what, unplanned expenses are everywhere and I'm going to incur unplanned expenses. So the more reason why you should budget, so that you reduce this occurrence of unplanned expenditure or unplanned expenses in your daily lives. A budget helps you to do away with them. Yes, they may be happening here and there, but the more you budget, the less you are going to incur unplanned expenses, and the more you become disciplined, because you are sticking or trying to stick to your budget. That discipline is going to just filter through and carry you through your life. And then the other issue is, I want to hang out with my friends. A budget prevents me from hanging out with my friends. Not really. A budget actually allows you to hang out with your friends. So do not use that as an excuse that I want to hang out with my friends. And university life is about the social life. That is the reason why you should budget, so that you enjoy the social life that university has to offer. The other common instance that we get from students is academic expenses are unpredictable. You are asked to print something. Now you suddenly need money to print the article or buy a book or other expenses that you might not have thought about. So because of this unpredictability of expenses at university life, that then makes the case for why you should be budgeting as a student.